See that countdown clock there in the morning, or in the corner there? The countdown is on. We are less than 15 minutes away now from the 2021 MDA Toast to Life virtual gala.
Can't wait. We have a great evening planned for everybody. Go get your drinks of choice, a little snack. We'll see you here shortly.
See you soon.
MDA camp changed my life. I am now confident in who I am and what I have. I got introduced to MDA summer camp in 2013 while meeting with my MDA doctor in Boise, Idaho. He explained that summer camp is full of outdoor and indoor activities and life-changing experiences and people. I was hesitant at first because living with my certain type of muscular dystrophy meant that activities indoors and outdoors were always a risk. My muscles can paralyze from sitting for too long, not having enough protein and electrolytes in my system, doing too much exercise, or from being in the cold for too long. Therefore, I was scared of everything happening at camp. When I finally decided to go, I was welcomed by a crowd full of people. Counselors, volunteers, directors, everyone. I instantly felt as if I had stepped into a new home and a new family. As camp continued, I enjoyed all the activities, including the zip line, arts and crafts, bonfires, and even the waterfront. I was never scared to do anything because I knew that I was surrounded by people who cared and wouldn't let anything bad happen to me. In my third year of summer camp, I met a counselor who ended up being my very best friend. She has been the biggest life change and supporter that I have. I never imagined I could have a bond with someone so strongly, or someone that could actually cherish my muscular dystrophy instead of just seeing me as different. I graduated from MDA camp in 2019. My camp experience changed my whole perspective on life and how I viewed myself. I stopped being scared to do activities. I did dance and cheer throughout high school. Now I am not ashamed of my disorder. I embrace it. I also have a whole other family at MDA camp that I can always come back to. MDA camp filled my heart with so much love.
At National Seating and Mobility, our mission is to help people move through life. For more than 25 years, our primary focus has been on customizing chairs to meet the unique needs of our clients. However, we know that mobility goes beyond the chair, and we are here to serve our clients, no matter the mobility need. Whether a client needs a chair to achieve self-reliance, assistance moving around the home freely and independently, or service to keep their equipment functioning as intended, we are here to serve. This expanded focus on all things mobility feeds our passion to build lifelong relationships with our clients, to honor their journey of independence, to help them get where they deserve to go, at home, in their community, and throughout their lives. It goes back to what our clients, our partners, and our own employees have told us. National Seating and Mobility has the best interest of our clients at heart, and that will never change, whether it's delivering the right chair, greater accessibility, or expert service. Total Mobility Solutions. Together, let's get moving.
We are.
Yeah. There's that countdown clock. Show's about to begin.
That's right. You can actually go on bidpal.net/mdatoast.com to register, or you can actually text 243-725. Get all your donations in. Bid for some great prizes that we have coming up.
Yeah, now's the time. So charge all those devices. Get a second device too. Whatever you're watching us on right now, you're going to need another device to do things like bid on silent auction items.
That's right. We got trips all over the place.
All right, we'll see you in a couple minutes.
MDA Let's Play is a community united by a love of gaming. Gaming creates opportunities for MDA to connect people in an inclusive environment where everyone can play. MDA holds Let's Play community events every weekend.
And while you're at it, hit us with a follow on Twitch.
Hello! No way!
MDA Let's Play is a community united by the love of gaming. I know because I'm running back Naeem Hines, and it's where I go to play. Come join us on Twitch.
Infinite, one of the most active members in our MDA. High Sense H9G ULED TV. Showing off what looks good right there. I like the shirt and looking real snazzy for that cake. So happy birthday to our family community member Quad Mage.
Medical Properties Trust invests in hospitals, communities, and people. MPT is proud to be a presenting sponsor and invest in the impactful work of the Muscular Dystrophy Association. The Toast of Life Gala is an important event in the Birmingham community for raising money to fund research as well as spread awareness of the mission of the MDA. Thank you for attending tonight's virtual gala. Medical Properties Trust at the very heart of healthcare.
Good?
Yep.
4 minutes. Oh, shit.
Oh, we're on right now. We're on right now. Hey, 4:45 now until the show begins. Grab your drink. Mark, prop here. This
Just a prop.
You can have any drink you want, but grab your drink, maybe order some takeout from your favorite restaurant. We are going to see you here in about 4 minutes, and we've got so much tonight. We hope to, maybe you'll learn something. Most of all, we hope that you're going to be inspired and hopefully inspired to give.
See you soon.
The Outback Bowl has been a Tampa Bay tradition for 35 years, hosting many of the top programs, players, and coaches in college football. Each year producing exciting matchups and memories. But the Outback Bowl is much more than just a game. Each year it attracts tens of thousands of visitors from more than 45 states, which over its history has led to over $1 billion in economic impact for Tampa Bay businesses. Bowl Week creates unique memories and experiences for student athletes and fans. From Busch Gardens to our world-class beaches. From raising spirits at a children's hospital to the New Year's Eve parade, they experience the sights and culture of Tampa Bay. The Outback Bowl also contributes millions of dollars to universities each year, now totaling more than $158 million over its history. And through its charitable giving initiative, the Outback Bowl is making an impact with Tampa Bay nonprofits. Since 2016, the Bowl has donated over $2.5 million to more than 135 area charities. That includes $500,000 to help organizations during the pandemic.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the MDA's National Toast to Life Gala. My name is Mark Rivas, and I'm your co-MC for the evening.
And I'm April Warnicki. We are coming to you live from Phoenix, Arizona, sunny Phoenix, Arizona. We just have beautiful sunset out there tonight. And we hope that wherever you are tonight, that you're going to go ahead and raise a glass with us and toast to all the incredible work that MDA is doing.
That's right. We have a great evening plan for you all tonight, so let's get started.
It's all about the life we live. It's all about the moments we share, how we care, how we give, stronger together along the way. It's all about the life we live today. We will fight when we need to, with truth we empower. We face down the moments that we did not choose. We lead with conviction, embracing each hour, and with every advancement, we shout out the
There could be an historic breakthrough in conquering the most common and most deadly form of muscular dystrophy.
Can't wait to see what this journey brings with all of us together.
They've made summer camp possible. They've given us care centers. They're giving us the best care possible.
When MDA reached out to us, we felt like we weren't alone, marooned on an island anymore.
The MDA has sponsored our research from the early days and continues to sponsor research for our ALS patients, and that's extremely important.
I'm going to college because I want to ultimately cure my disease.
You can face the challenges that come with muscular dystrophy, and you can be successful. It's not just about where your life isn't going, it's about where your life is going.
As an adult with 2 kids, I was diagnosed. In life, you have to learn how to adapt quickly. I've spent most of my life learning to adapt and make things work in my way. To me, adapting translates to living.
Well, I never thought that in my lifetime I would see such a turnabout in outcome and outlook for our patients who now have hope and who have a better quality of life.
Earlier this year, I achieved a really important milestone for me. I celebrated my 54th birthday, which is remarkable in that it represents 3 times the length of life that had been predicted for me when I was first diagnosed with muscular dystrophy in 1976.
We will never stop advocating. Our vision is a world where inclusion is the norm, where people see possibilities instead of limitations, and where no challenge is too big to overcome.
It's all about the life we live. It's all about the moments we share, how we care, how we give, stronger together along the way. It's all about the life we live today. It's all about the life we live today. It's all about the life we live.
Gosh, that's inspirational. We want to have a big thank you tonight to our champion sponsors, Sarepta Therapeutics, National Seating and Mobility, DT, Midstream. Thank you so much for your generous support tonight, and New Motion as well. We can't thank you enough for all of your support for the 2021 MDA Toast.
That's right. It was the MDA that laid the groundwork in the field of neuromuscular disease research, beginning back in the 1980s. And one of those researchers became our president and CEO of the MDA, Dr. Don Wood. Let's meet the man himself.
Hello, and welcome to MDA's National Toast to Life Gala. I'm Dr. Don Wood, President and CEO of the Muscular Dystrophy Association. Whether you are celebrating at home or in person safely, we welcome you to this heartwarming night where we honor the progress made in the neuromuscular disease community. On behalf of our board and medical teams, staff, researchers, scientists, volunteers, and most of all, our families living with neuromuscular disease, Thank you all for building an incredible community of support and raising critical funds to move our mission forward over the years. In just the past 6 years, there have been 14 new treatment approvals by the FDA for neuromuscular diseases, including Duchenne muscular dystrophy, Pompe disease, and more. Beyond our research efforts, we are also advocating and caring for babies from day one through newborn screening for SMA and Pompe diseases so they can access life-saving treatments. And the care facilitated by MDA is not only saving lives, but our efforts are also improving the quality of life for our patients and their families, no matter the age they are diagnosed with a neuromuscular disease. MDA's National Resource Center provides one-on-one services to help our families through their diagnosis with neuromuscular disease. Whether it be questions about early education, independent living, college and career options, or access to new treatments, our team truly values helping our families. I also want you to know the COVID-19 pandemic has not stopped us from delivering on our mission. We continue to fund our care centers and research grants, as well as provide a virtual camp experience for our younger clients, and we will never stop advocating for inclusive legislative policy. Tonight, we commemorate an incredible legacy of success and ask for your ongoing support so we can continue to fund treatments and pursue cures while providing access to healthcare, education, employment, accessible travel, and more, all of which empower our community to live fulfilling lives. My vision for MDA is to be the best voluntary healthcare organization in the nation. We are doing this by continuing to deliver the best care, by funding essential research, by advocating for our community. Thank you again to all of you who have supported our efforts. Please know the money you have raised and are raising is making an enormous impact in first-of-their-kind treatments and access to the best quality care available. Let's join together in a toast to all of us, a toast to life.
Well, like Dr. Wood said, MDA has not slowed down, and with your ongoing support, more treatments and cures can be found. More access to health care can be provided, and we can continue to empower our community through education, employment, and accessibility. If you haven't already done this, here's what you need to do tonight to get online and support us. First, get a second screen, your phone, a tablet, whatever you've got, whatever you're not watching us on right now. Then head to our giving website. It's bitpal.net/MDA Toast, or you can also text MDA Toast to 243-725. If you've got any problems, just let us know in the chat window on this side and we'll reach out. I mean, we won't reach out, but someone who's more tech savvy will reach out.
That's right. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, as April mentioned earlier tonight, we're coming to you from Phoenix, Arizona, but we're being broadcast and watched across the country. Every single market right now is watching this, the Toast to Life National Gala. We'd also like to give a shout out to a major sponsor, Main Street Bar and Grill, for their generous donation of $14,000. Wow. That's awesome. An enormous amount, and that will go a long way to our goals and to our needs. Thank you so much.
All right, well, now we want to introduce you all to two very amazing individuals. They're our MDA ambassadors. 10-year-old Ethan LeBrand loves to tell jokes. Hey, you like that too?
I do.
Dad jokes, though.
I'm not very good at it.
And he loves to make other kids happy. 16-year-old Regan has a positivity that's contagious. She's also a big traveler and reader. Ethan and Regan, take it away.
Ethan is a very fun-loving, outgoing boy. He loves life. He was diagnosed with Duchenne muscular dystrophy when he was 2 years old.
Regan's had 6 surgeries already. As she gets older, she's very aware of where things can lead to. As a parent, you want to do everything you can. It's tough when you do as much as you can, and sometimes it's just not enough.
But thanks to the medicine developed by Muscular Dystrophy Association's research and caring people like you, I'm stronger than ever and have been able to do so much more.
Thanks to the Muscular Dystrophy Association and people like you, I have more hope than ever before.
Because of the life-changing drugs and medicines that MDA was able to provide and raise funds for. When I was 13, I was able to give my mom a hug for the first time, and I was getting ready for the day, and I kind of wrapped my arms around my mom, and I don't think either of us realized what was kind of happening, and I actually was able to like squeeze my mom and give her a hug on her neck and stuff.
When I go to an MDA care center, there are a bunch of doctors that come and see me that one day and make sure I'm doing okay. Just being able to share jokes with a doctor named Dr. Troxler. He's very funny, and just that connection that I have with him is great, and I love how much he's being able to help me every time I go visit.
I literally could not imagine having to go through this diagnosis without the MDA Care Center. It means the world to be able to go to one location and have all of that specialized support and care.
Supporting MDA and helping them continue to develop medications, develop drugs, and provide care for adults and kids and families is so important, because while Regan has been fortunate enough to make progress, there are still so many diseases out there that are still trying to find bits and pieces, and even within Regan's disease, there's still more work that needs to be done. It's not a cure, it's a treatment, which is amazing, but wouldn't it be amazing if one day we could actually cure all these diseases?
And give hope to kids like me.
Because of the life-changing treatments, drugs, and support that MDA provides for adults and kids like me, I am able to be independent and go off on my own and live my dream.
Thank you.
Aaron.
Ethan and Regan, you are truly great
National
ambassadors for
TV
MDA,
2021.
and what an honor it is to share your stories.
Yeah.
Well, there are now
It's
more
not like I'm gonna
clinical
block
trials
you. I'm
underway
only
for
5'8"
new
on a good
treatments
day.
than ever before. MDA calls this the pipeline of promise, and to explain more what that means, please welcome Dr. Shafiq Lada, who is the MDA Clinic Director at Barrows Neurological Institute. Thanks for being with us tonight.
My pleasure. Thanks
Tell
for
us,
having me.
yeah, we're thrilled that you're here, because I think you can best explain what this pipeline of promise means for people living with neuromuscular diseases.
Well, I think it means hope, and really a promise for a different future for these people. The pipeline, as you mentioned, for neuromuscular disease therapeutics is as big as it's ever been. I call this sort of a golden age of neuromuscular therapeutics, because we have so many things in development.
Yeah, so many people with muscle diseases, they're living longer, they're growing stronger. Is that what you've been seeing in your practice?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we have therapies that have been designed that are life-saving, like for spinal muscular atrophy, for Pompe disease. So we have therapies that are life-saving, and we have better care. The MDA centers have really learned how to deliver excellent care, which prolongs lifespan, it improves quality of life, and really both of these things, therapies and MDA centers, are really in large part due to the MDA.
Oh, that's wonderful. So what do you think is the next big advancement when it comes to research?
I think gene therapies, I mean, we're already seeing it, but there's a variety of ways that you can manipulate genes in hereditary diseases to ameliorate those diseases and either stop them from happening or make them better. And I think we're seeing that now in force.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy to see how fast progress is happening now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks, Dr. Lada, for being here with us tonight.
Yep, my
We
pleasure.
really appreciate it. All right, well, Mark, we are going to send it now over to you.
Thank you, April. And thank you, Dr. Lada, for your continued support and all you do towards the MDA. Everyone, as you can see, we're sitting outside. We got a wonderful viewing party over here in Phoenix, Arizona. Say hi, everybody. Thank you, guys. This is exactly what this is all about, guys. Right now, family and friends, sponsors, donors, people that are helping pave the way for our continued research and funding and development. And so now let's go listen to what the MDA is all about in our mission video.
Your support means everything.
MDA brings transformation, progress, and growth to those affected with neuromuscular disorders.
MDA means hope for a better future for people living with muscle disease.
Having a place where everybody knows exactly what's going on, they've been treating this for years, is so important to us.
What MDA means to us is hope. They raise a lot of money for research for people with muscular dystrophy, and they also provide the opportunity for kids like Reese to go to camp.
Thank you for your commitment to finding a cure for the disease, and I do believe it'll be soon.
Welcome back, everybody. As you can see through the course of this evening, exactly how important it is, all the donations and funding that you guys are generously giving. You have to understand that every dollar counts. Every dollar counts, excuse me. Every dollar counts. And it really does make a difference. And you're going to continue to see for the next 30 minutes exactly how important it is for funding and research, and all the things that are needed for these MDA families. So please, find it in your heart. Do everything you can to make tonight special, not only for you, but for us and our families. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. What an amazing event we're having tonight. My name is Brett Barzak, and I'm the Chief Marketing Officer and Executive Vice President of Retail Sales for New Motion. And I want to say thank you to the MDA staff and all the chapter committee members for producing this virtual gala amidst all the challenges we're facing in the world right now. Second, on behalf of New Motion and the thousands of customers with muscle diseases that we serve, I want to thank each and every person and organization that has made a donation to support the MDA. New Motion has been a proud partner of the MDA for many years now, both at the national level and with numerous chapters across the country. We see firsthand the support that MDA provides to families and the positive impact it has on their lives. And equally as important is the medical research that MDA funds. This is vital work that isn't possible without your financial support. I'm truly excited about what's on the horizon and what we can all accomplish together as we fight to improve the lives of people living with muscle diseases. So once again, thank you all for your time, attention, and financial support, and have a great rest of the evening.
Well, New Motion, we want to thank you so much for joining us this evening as a champion sponsor at $25,000. That is incredible, and we really appreciate your support and all of the organizations that have committed to the MDA's mission. Well, now tonight I want to introduce you to someone who's become a friend of mine here in Arizona. I set out to do a story recently on Doug Clow's battle with ALS, but I quickly became captivated by his love story with his wife, Karen. Take a look.
Look at the Billy Goat Gruff.
Family is everything to Doug Clow.
So Lola, which one's your favorite? Baby Pig, I know, man.
They're just a joy in my life and in Doug's life.
With 10 grandkids, the smiles and the joy, endless.
Abby, it's okay. I'm going to protect you.
They know they can count on each other, but what they cannot count is how many more days like this they'll have together.
Oh, look at the one with horns. I knew something was wrong. It always was my back. So we went in and they said, it's not your back. And then we got that diagnosis on that Tuesday.
The diagnosis was ALS, also known as Lou Gehrig's disease.
I didn't know that it was terminal. I didn't know that the life expectancy was 2 to 5 years. I thought there was something to be treated. I didn't know.
So he was kind of like, okay, so what do I do? What do I need to do? Be cured? You know, what treatments? And I was like, you don't get it. There is no cure for that.
They leaned on each other and on their faith.
We got to pray for all things, and that's when we cried a lot. And it was a tough day.
This is like the worst news that you could get, because there's no hope in getting a treatment of any sort. So so it is pretty devastating.
Karen is now his caretaker.
Caregiving is not fun. It's hard work, and he constantly reminds me that he loves me and that I'm doing a good job.
As ALS slowly weakens Doug's muscles, the couple's love grows stronger yet.
Both of us, I think, would say it's the best time we've had in our marriage.
It's an incredible love story, really. An army of volunteers even carried Doug up Camelback Mountain so they could renew their vows at the same spot Doug proposed years ago.
I feel an obligation to God, to my family, to live life, to enjoy it, and take advantage of the time you have.
We don't know how much time we have, and so you need to make those memories now. You need to make things count now.
They've navigated 7 years together since that diagnosis, defying the odds, thanks to clinical trials that helped Doug's breathing.
You can't do it without money, unfortunately, and so you can donate. You know, donating provides hope.
If you see someone's got ALS, you just hug them if you can. Donate in their name.
The grandkids know Papa is getting weaker. But there's no bucket list. Time with family is what Doug wants most.
Can you say giddy up?
Karen has it harder than I do. You know, she's got to see the vacation dreams that we had for retirement go. But I'm so blessed. I've got 10 grandkids. It's not all pumpkins and spice and everything nice, but those tough times make the better times so much sweeter, so much more joyful.
Well, we are so thrilled to have Doug and Karen joining us here tonight. I gotta say, those grandkids kind of stole your show there in that video.
Oh yeah, they're pretty darn cute.
They are pretty darn cute. So to get serious here, Doug, your story, it's not an easy one to tell or to share. So why do you choose to share?
I just want people to know that we can do things. We're not just hiding in the corner. I want every person with ALS to be able to understand, let's get out and enjoy life while you have the opportunity.
Yeah.
Don't wait.
Well,
I'm not used to having this in my face, but no.
I'll get it out. I'll move it to Karen.
No.
Karen, why don't you tell us the role that the MDA has played in your family's battle with ALS?
Our first introduction to MDA was Barrow's Clinic, and so it's a lifesaver to be able to take them down there, and you like 5 specialists, and Dr. Lotta, and pay for it. It's a huge blessing. So we really.
Yeah, Doug, I think when I interviewed you that first time, you said it was just life-changing, and you could not thank Barrows enough.
Oh, no, I couldn't. Not just Dr. Lotta. We're talking to everyone. Marilyn was the lady. She was the MDA rep, and I just adored her. Every time I went down there, I wanted to see her.
Gave her a hard time.
Yeah, but she it was wonderful. All the specialists. I loved it.
Yeah.
And I couldn't wait to the next one. Just because I got to see them and enjoy. I enjoy the people. I love people, actually. And it gave me an opportunity to go visit them and know that there's stuff being done, clinical trials. And we have 2 labs there, ALS lab. And that just gets me encouraged. It makes me think, okay, we're not just sitting here living to die. We're here living to live. And we've got a lot of people that are working behind the scenes to help us.
Well, that's what it's all about. It's about the hope. So, Doug, what message do you have to everybody who's watching this across the country? Not to make you nervous, but we hope there's a few people watching.
Well, I got this little tagline that I did in college. It's called Love Life, Live Life. And love your life while you have the opportunity and live it. I don't want Karen to remember me as an ogre. That's long past. But just to know that I love her and I want to be with her and every day of my life. So I just enjoy it.
Yeah. Well, thank you both for being here tonight. Anything you want to add to that?
Make those memories while you can and enjoy, like you said, love your life and live it to the fullest.
Well, you guys are an inspiration. We appreciate you being here tonight.
Thank you.
All right. Well, we want to mention also that MDA has invested over $1 billion over 7 decades to research. They are actually the largest source of funding for neuromuscular disease research outside of the federal government. So even more reason to donate. Next up tonight, I want to introduce you to another very special MDA family. Meet Amber Joy and her beautiful daughter, Celine.
Hi, I'm Amber Joy Watkins of Philadelphia, and I'm the mother to Celine Demolsky. I became a mother in May of 2018, and Celine was just the sweetest and calmest, nicest baby ever. And life seemed perfect. Around the 4-month mark, I did notice that Celine wasn't moving in some of the same ways that children her age were moving, and so I brought it up to the pediatrician, and I was told that kids develop at their own pace and that Celine was perfect. 2 months later, we went back for our 6-month wellness checkup, and the pediatrician was actually at that time very concerned with Celine's movements or lack thereof. She sent us to the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia for genetic testing, and a few days later, Celine was diagnosed with spinal muscular atrophy type 1. Spinal muscular atrophy is a disease that robs a person's ability to walk, to sit independently, to eat independently, and sometimes to even breathe independently. And Celine was diagnosed with the most severe form of this disease. And so we really didn't know what her future was going to hold, and it was a very trying time for us. But at the same time, we had a lot of hope because there were treatments available, treatments that weren't available just 2 years ago. But they were just newly approved. There was a newly approved treatment called Spinraza, which Celine began taking right away. And in the meantime, while Celine was taking Spinraza, we applied for special FDA approval for the first ever gene therapy to treat spinal muscular atrophy called Zolgensma. So Celine's neurologist worked diligently for a special FDA approval, and 6 weeks later, we were approved to take Zolgensma. And Celine's life, ever since she started treatments, has really, really improved, and she continues to impress us with her drive and her developments.
Hi.
Because of physical therapy, incredible advances in the medical treatment of spinal muscular atrophy, and advocacy on the part of the Muscular Dystrophy Association, we have really achieved an amazing outcome. Celine is achieving milestones that we never thought would be possible when we got that diagnosis of spinal muscular atrophy, and we are just really over the moon with the outcomes that we are seeing. Because of the work that the Muscular Dystrophy Association has done for the past 70 years, we have treatments, hope for a cure, and access to the highest quality health care. We ask that you join us tonight in our mission to transform the lives of those affected by neuromuscular disease. We thank you for your support, and we hope that you give generously.
Hey, what a beautiful family, Mark. I got to say, that reminds me of, a very similar miracle that you and I have seen firsthand here in Arizona with baby Stella.
Absolutely. Baby Stella is beautiful. We actually got to honor her 2 years ago in person. She was the featured family at our last in-person banquet.
Yeah.
Phenomenal miracles happening all the time because of the generosity of people like you guys out there. So let's keep it up, please. Absolutely.
All right. Well, much more to talk about tonight, including something pretty exciting called a mission match.
That's right. So tonight's mission match is actually sponsored to you by MTW, and they'll be matching up to $10,000 of our donations. $10,000. That's incredible. $10,000. Unbelievable. So keep it up. MTW is going to match that up to $10,000.
Yeah, tell us a little bit more about Matt White.
Absolutely. So for the last 8 years, Matt White and his company MTWs have been staunch supporters of the MDA, especially their summer camps. But because of everything we've endured the last 18 months and the inability to actually meet in person for those camps, Matt thought it'd be a great idea to actually take his love and his passion of racing and take it down to Florida to some MDA families. And that's exactly what he did. He actually built a Pinewood racetrack. He actually had the technology and the car kits delivered to those families. And then he proceeded to put on a full day of racing and fun and a little bit of normalcy for everybody, which made a world of difference to these families. So Matt, to you and your staff, thank you so much for your generosity, for your perseverance, and for thinking outside the box. And as Matt has said, since day one, the race must go on. So thank you, Matt.
I love it. So creative. What a way to use his skills and passion.
Absolutely.
You know, to help out. All right. Well, now it's your turn. We're counting on you to donate tonight. You just heard about the mission match and how your money can be doubled. So we want to start right now by shouting out some donors tonight. We have a $10,000 level that we've got some donors that have called in this today and done.
We have a $5,000, a couple $2,500. We have many $1,000. $500, $250, and $100, guys. You can literally donate at any level, and it makes all the difference in the world. Please, whatever you can do, if you can do that $10,000 level, do it right now. Pick up your phone, pick up your tablet, put it in. If you can do the $100, do that.
Oh, look at this. We got $600.
Main Street Bar and Grill,
Main Street Bar.
$17. Thank you so much. Guys, keep it going. Keep it going. If you can do $500, let's do that. You can do $250. That's a cable bill, guys. That's a cable bill, right?
Or you could help send a kid to camp.
That's right.
How about Medical Properties Trust? $28,504.
Incredible.
That's amazing.
Incredible.
I wonder if
Keep
they
it
did
going, guys.
a
Keep it
fundraiser or something to help raise that, because that's a very specific amount, but that's a huge amount.
That's a huge amount. That's going to go so far. So all what we're trying to accomplish tonight, guys.
Dugan Family Foundation and Erica Emmons. These are big amounts.
These are big amounts that are coming in.
You guys are knocking it out of the park tonight.
Now we're up to $43,000. Medical Properties Trust, thank you so much for your generosity. Kansas City Boilermakers, Local 83, there you go.
Look at this total climbing, Mark. This is exciting.
This is unbelievable.
So I think we do have a couple people tuning in tonight.
Yes, we do. Across the country. Anonymous donor, thank you.
Awesome.
Up to $53,000, guys. Unbelievable. You have no idea how much this is going to make differences in the lives of these MDA families, guys. Please keep it going. At $53,000 right now, that's incredible.
Yeah.
What generosity, what love. It's unbelievable.
I'm blown away that they just did that, you know, a couple minutes. We got $53,000. Okay.
Absolutely.
Hey, thank you guys so much. You can still give online. So go to bidpal.net/MDA Toast or text MDA Toast to 243-725. That's an incredible total we've got so far. Let's keep it going, though, right?
Let's go.
All right. We are so grateful to each of you for supporting MDA, and we love to know your why. So let us know there on the chat. Right now, we want to hear from another great supporter of MDA, Sarepta Therapeutics, with more on their why.
There are over 7,000 rare diseases, and only 5% currently have treatments. At Sarepta, we believe that every day offers a new opportunity to work urgently on behalf of individuals living with rare disease. Toward that goal, we're focused on Duchenne muscular dystrophy, 6 forms of limb-girdle muscular dystrophy, and have a deep pipeline of therapeutic candidates in various stages of development. We're engineering solutions for rare diseases with a science that is at the forefront of precision genetic medicine and leverages our 3 core technologies: RNA, gene therapy, and gene editing. In partnership with patients and their families, we are driven by purpose, committed to bringing forth the next generation of precision genetic medicines. Thank you, MDA, for everything you do for individuals living with neuromuscular disease. Patients can't wait for the next breakthrough in medical research, so neither will we.
Welcome back, everybody, and thank you so much again for those generous donations. Those numbers were just mind-blowing, and they're going to keep coming throughout the whole night. So, again, we're blown away. Continue to do what you're doing out there.
All right. Well, we have so many special guests here tonight, and Mark, I love you. I don't mean to kick you out, but I'm going to kick you out right now because I need some room here.
She loves her TV time.
Not true, but it's for a good cause tonight. I want to introduce you to another great MDA family here, and I'm going to have to grab a mic, so pardon me here for a second. But we've got Becky Rovenstein and also her boys Matthew and Jacob joining us here tonight. So I'm so glad you guys could be here for the Toast to Life. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Good. I'm so glad you guys are here tonight. Nobody can tell us better how the MDA is helping families and changing lives better than you guys. So Becky, tell us how the MDA has really impacted you and your family.
There's 3 impacted in our family, and their father has a diagnosis as well. And it all kind of came at once. There was a lot of unanswered questions, a lot of misconnected dots. And once we got connected to the MDA, I mean, they were just there. They swooped in. They connected us with, you know, the pediatric side of their clinics, the adult side of their clinics, and they've become family.
Because I imagine that must have been so overwhelming at first. You probably didn't know where to turn or what to think.
Absolutely, it was. My husband had received an initial diagnosis of a neuromuscular disorder separate from the muscular dystrophy, but there was some unanswered questions and some unanswered symptoms.
Yeah.
And MDA just kind of linked it all together for us with their clinicians and the support that we get as a family.
Yeah.
They don't just support the boys and the clients, but the family and the caregivers as well, which is so incredibly amazing.
Oh, I mean, you need that. So the support is there. We talk about the hope that this provides, the treatments, the hope for a cure. But let's talk about some fun stuff too. Let's talk about camp. So you guys have been to camp both when it was in person and virtual. So let's talk about virtual first. What's that been like the last 2 years? Tell me everything that you guys do at virtual camp.
Oh, it's virtual. They really found a way to like make a camp that was like in person really fun and great, you know. And they really took the stuff in person and made it online.
That's cool.
With crafts.
With crafts and
Yeah.
stuff, which is kind of cool because I've been a camp counselor before, but not for this virtual camp, but when it was in person. And part of it is about, you know, making new friends. Do you still feel like you got to make a bunch of new friends?
Oh yeah, I made a bunch of new friends.
That's so awesome. All right, I'm going to come over and ask you now. Tell us a little bit about what camp was like in person.
Well, again,
This is going back 2 years, I guess. Yeah.
Again, we made a lot of friends. We did a lot of activities. We really felt connected because, again, like even that first year of camp, like that was the first time we've really been with people like us.
Yeah.
And we felt normal.
Wow. And that's probably a pretty special feeling.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you looking forward to going back?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Tell me how you really feel. Okay. Surprisingly, it kind of sounds like the virtual camp and the in-person camp have a lot in common. Because you met a lot of friends, you had a lot of fun?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, what more can I say? I do want to ask you if there's anything, Becky, you'd like to say to everybody who is watching this from home.
Just that the MDA does so much more than what you even see just here right now. They really are family. I'm looking at Sarah over there, one of my favorite people in the world.
Yeah.
And they just support us in so many more ways, but they can't do it without the funding. So anything that your heart can give, we appreciate it.
Thank you guys for being here tonight. Appreciate it. Before we move on, we want to quickly say thank you to another one of our top donors tonight, National Seating and Mobility. We are proud to have you as part of the National Toast to Life event.
At National Seating and Mobility, our mission is to help people move through life. For more than 25 years, our primary focus has been on customizing chairs to meet the unique needs of our clients. However, we know that mobility goes beyond the chair, and we are here to serve our clients, no matter the mobility need. Whether a client needs a chair to achieve self-reliance, assistance moving around the home freely and independently, or service to keep their equipment functioning as intended, we are here to serve. This expanded focus on all things mobility feeds our passion to build lifelong relationships with our clients, to honor their journey of independence, to help them get where they deserve to go, at home, in their community, and throughout their lives. It goes back to what our clients, our partners, and our own employees have told us. National Seating and Mobility has the best interest of our clients at heart, and that will never change, whether it's delivering the right chair, greater accessibility, or expert service. Total Mobility Solutions. Together, let's get moving.
Thank you again, National Seating and Mobility. Well, what do you say we get another check on our total tonight, Mark?
Let's do it. I know it's pretty big right now.
Okay, let's see.
Let's see. Drum roll.
Okay,
Whoa.
yes,
Robert Bassett.
$354.
Robert
Really?
Bassett, thank you, buddy.
Awesome.
Unbelievable. Thank you, Robbie. Up to $79,000. That's incredible, guys. That's unbelievable. I can't believe this. We've only been on the air, what, 40 minutes?
We got a couple more minutes to go.
We do.
So
we do.
Let's make that number grow a little more if we could. So just a reminder how you can give. Get on to bidpal.net/MDA Toast or text MDA Toast to 243-725. Have you checked out that silent auction yet? I saw a few things I need to bid on. Are you going to go to Iceland or Napa?
I think I'm going to go to Napa.
Okay, then I'll take the
I
Iceland
don't like the
trip,
cold,
okay?
but I do like wine.
All right, so silent auction's still going on, and also the giving's not stopping today because that silent auction and our mission drive will stay open until November 11th. That's this Thursday.
That's right.
9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. Please also share the auction website and everything else that we've been talking about with your friends and family. Use the hashtag MDA if you can. Let's spread this all around. Talk to your friends about it on Zoom. Talk to your friends online. The faster we can do that, the more we can, quickly move toward treatments and cures for the 300,000 people that the MDA serves.
That's right. Absolutely, guys.
Well, we've talked a lot about why we are here tonight. We've heard from a lot of people on why they support MDA. Mark, would you mind sharing your why?
I absolutely would. So for years, I get asked all the time, why do I devote so much time and energy towards the MDA? And the answer has been very simple since day one, and tonight it's still very simple. And it's my beautiful sister-in-law, Michelle Lorenzini. The 4 years that I got to spend with her were amazing. We would go to movies, we would eat sushi, we would have cocktails by the pool and work on our tans. We'd go shopping. I even took her to Forever 21 one time, which was weird, but it was still awesome. But during those 4 years, I also got to see what it was like to be an MDA family. All the hardships, all the trials and tribulations. The loading up of her wheelchair multiple times throughout the day in the car, having bruised knees and shin to show for it. Helping her cut up her food, feeding her sometimes, helping her get dressed or take a shower. She would get so exhausted, sometimes she would lay on me on the couch and she would sleep for hours. I had to endure that for 4 years, but my wife and her family had to endure it for over 2 decades. So shortly after when we lost her in December of 2013, I told myself that I would do whatever, and I mean whatever it took, whatever energy I had to help the MDA and those families that are affected by muscle disease. And so here we are today with $80,000 in donations rolling in, people across the country on the same fight that I am, walking the same path that I am, this amazing troop that we have to one day find a cure. And I promise you, we will one day find those cures. So I'm not the only one that does this. Like I said, we have an army behind us. And they are so committed and so dedicated for one reason, and that's the Muscular Dystrophy Association and the families that are in need. So right now, let's hear from some other people that are warriors in this fight and their why.
Hey everyone, this is David Peterzak with National Seating and Mobility and the Nashville Muscular Dystrophy Association Gala Committee. I just want to say thank you to everyone who helps make this event happen, and for those of you who contribute. You help make the impossible possible for these folks. Thank you.
I'm Sherry Hickman of Birmingham, Alabama, and I toast in remembrance of my childhood friend, Scott. I miss you, Scott.
Hi, this is Jay Brisson from Quantum and Pride Mobility Products. We are extremely proud to be a part of the Toast to Life Gala and to continue to support the Muscular Dystrophy Association. Cheers to each and every one of you, and I hope you enjoy the gala.
Hi, my name is Dr. Matthew Alexander from Birmingham, Alabama, and I toast to fund life-saving research.
Hi, I'm Dr. Andrew Reed from the Alexander Lab of Birmingham, Alabama, and I toast to find a cure.
Hi, I'm Adrian Smanian from Birmingham, Alabama, and I toast to the cure.
Hello, my name is Valentina Troll, and I'm from the Alexander Lab in Birmingham, Alabama, and I toast to find a cure.
I'm Riley Hightower from the Alexander Lab in Birmingham, Alabama, and I toast to find a cure.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Bill Burke.
And I'm Kelly Burke.
We have been blessed to be part of the MDA Chicago Muscle Team for the last 4 years. For obvious reasons, the last 2 years have been quite a challenge, but
because of your generosity, MDA has been able to make advances in research and new programs to care for our families with neuromuscular disease. From our home to yours, let's raise our glasses to continuing advances in research and a successful Toast to Life Gala.
Sláinte.
I'm Letitia Tatum from Birmingham, Alabama, and I toast to stronger and longer lives.
We at National Seating and Mobility toast the MDA for their relentless dedication to providing hope and support for individuals and families living with neuromuscular diseases. We are proud to support your mission of helping individuals live longer and grow stronger. Congratulations for your continued progress.
Welcome back, everybody. And thank you to National Seating and Mobility for sponsoring that toast for everybody's wise.
We've got a lot of incredible sponsors this evening. Let's one last time acknowledge them and say thank you. Sarepta Therapeutics, we thank you so much for your donation of $25,000, our champion sponsor tonight.
Incredible.
New Motion, we thank you, champion sponsor as well. National Seating and Mobility, as you mentioned. We've got DT Midstream. We've also got Cigna and Structure Tone, the Outback Bowl, and Medical Properties Trust, and Hanover Life Reassurance, and Sherrard, Rowe, Vogt, and Harbison. So thank you to all of you. And
thank you.
Thank you to everybody at home as well. We are so grateful for your support tonight. Did
100%.
you learn something? I feel like I learned something.
Absolutely. You know what I learned
Inspired?
is that there's amazing and generous people out there that continue to support us. Right now, everybody's dealing with a pandemic the last 24 months, but yet the giving spirit and the loving nature is still there. And that gives me great hope for things to come for the MDA and every other charitable organization out there. So thank you guys. Much, much appreciated.
Thank you. Have a great evening.
Good night.